Hey, what's up everyone? Good to see you again. So, right now, we are all facing this new reality. Whether we like it or not, most of us are being made to work from home. And as someone who's been working from home for the past 4 years, well, I left my job in 2016. Now it's 2020, so it's been about 4 years, right? I can tell you that this is not an easy thing to do. You see, there are some people who are like, yay, this is a working holiday, but nothing can be further from the truth. Because if you think about it, the vast majority of us, we live in two different worlds. We have a work life, where we work our butts off for salary, and we have a home life, where we rest, relax, and have dinner with family. And working from home is like having these two worlds blend together. And what I've found over the last 4 years is it's very hard to, maintain a balance because you are basically working in your place of rest. And we're all human. We would all rather rest and relax than to do any work at all, right? So today I'm going to show you 5 easy tips to remain productive when working from home. Tip number 1. If possible, avoid working in your bedroom. Now, this may not be possible for some people because I know some people may live in a rental room, for instance. But for those of you who have a house to yourself, if you can avoid working in the bedroom, it's always a good idea to work somewhere else. Work in the kitchen, work in the study, work in the living room, anywhere but the bedroom. Because I believe that our minds are in a way conditioned to think of our bedrooms as a place of rest. So it's not a very good idea to work in your bedroom because you'll be looking at your bed all the time. And when we look at our beds, we always feel like lying in it. Eventually, you're gonna want to take a break. Then the next thing you know, you're lying on your bed and taking a nap. An afternoon nap that lasts for 4 hours. So not a great idea to be working in your bedroom is what I'm saying. Number 2. Follow a routine. I'll never forget how disoriented I felt when I first started to work from home because I had a schedule like many of you. I used to wake up at 6, brush my teeth, took a bath, had my breakfast, and be ready to head out of the door by 7 a.m. Then I'll work my ass off till 5 or 6, then I'll come home, right? But right now, nobody's watching and nobody cares. It's a free and easy life. Who's gonna care if I wake up at 7 or 8 or 9 or even 10 a.m.? I remember feeling maybe a little weirded out even because I'm not used to working at home. I'm used to working in an office with colleagues and with no distractions. But right now at home, I'm alone. And there are so many distractions around me. The PS4, Netflix, YouTube, so I felt like it was so easy to lose control of myself and fall into a completely new, less productive routine. And I've discovered that the best way to deal with that is to follow whatever routine that you were following previously on a typical workday. So for example, if your typical routine on a workday is to wake up by 7 a.m., brush your teeth, have a bath, change into your clothes, have breakfast, and get ready for work by 8, that is exactly what you're gonna do when working from home. This is gonna make it much easier for you to stay motivated, productive, and in control of your daily work routine in spite of all the distractions around you. Now, tip number 3 has a lot to do with number 2, and I recommend that you make this part of your daily routine. Make a checklist of all the things you have to do that day and do them. Check them off as you go along. This is a very useful tip even if you're not working at home. Maybe when things get better and you're back at your office, it'll be useful to make this part of your daily routine because it focuses your mind and makes you more task oriented. And it's gonna feel really satisfying when you look at that list at the end of the day and everything's checked off. So satisfying. Tip number 4 is really a boredom beating strategy because unlike a typical office, a home can be really quiet. And if you're the only person at home, you don't have anyone to talk to. So play some background music. Use a speaker if you've got one, otherwise use a pair of earbuds. Doesn't matter as long as you're playing some background music. And don't play it too loud because that'll be distracting to you and possibly to your neighbors too. The background music that I prefer is smooth lounge, bossa nova, something with a very bare minimum of vocals in it so that I can concentrate on typing emails. Tip number 5 is probably the most important one to me. I mean, if you forget everything that I've said here, it doesn't matter, but I only wish that you take away this last tip. It's not about how long you work. It's about productivity. Okay, what do I mean by that? Now, take for instance a typical day at the office. You go in at 9 a.m. with a list of things to do. You've got 5 tasks that you need to do by the end of the day. 2 o'clock, you've completed all of the tasks already. Now you've got nothing to do. In this case, what most people will do, myself included, I know I'm guilty of this too, is that we'll try to look for something else to do, failing which, we'll try to look busy right in front of our colleagues and bosses. But at 5:30 sharp, we clock out, no guilty feelings, that counts as one work day. But if you're working at home and the same thing were to happen, it's quite easy to feel a little guilty because, hey, it's 2 o'clock, I'm supposed to be working till 5:30, I've got nothing else to do. I'm feeling a little guilty because I really feel like hitting that PS4 right now. Well, you don't have to feel guilty at all. Just hit that PS4 and do whatever, because it's not about how long you work. It's about how productive you are. And if you've had a productive day and you've managed to do all that you need to do by 2 p.m., even though you know you should be working till 5:30, why not take the time to enjoy, relax? If you still feel a little guilty, like you shouldn't be touching that PS4 so early in the day, maybe do something else that's productive. Learn a skill, take a short online course, learn how to edit videos, start your own YouTube channel. Yes, something that would make you feel accomplished, productive, and at the end of the day, feel a sense of achievement. So that, my friends, is Aaron's 5 tips on how to stay productive when working from home. Of course, tell me in the comments section below if you thought this was helpful or if you've got any more tips of your own which you wish to share with us. If you're new to this channel and if you like watching tech reviews, which is what I usually make, please consider subscribing and ringing the notifications bell so that you never miss another video from this channel. Thanks for watching. My name is Aaron and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please show that you like this video by punching that like button with a vengeance, Bruce Lee style, and sharing this video with your friends and family. I'll see you again, bros and sisters, in the next one. If you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror, to admire yourself of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top, and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.